Right, everyone, welcome to Kimada Supercard once again. Apologies about not uploading yesterday. It was mad, basically. It was mad. So yeah, I do apologise about that. But today is our daily plays and stuff. I did my daily play yesterday. Got nothing. I did get a Dominetti, but again, that wasn't part of daily plays. That was just afterwards and stuff. So, starting off with our bonus pack. Of course, we're trying to get Trish. Haven't had Trish. Still haven't got Trish. Still don't have Trish. It's 57 for the pack, and then if it's 57, it was Trish. It's not. It's 56. So let's get to Walk the Ropes. Now, which again, Walk the Ropes is not this version of Walk the Ropes is not the best because you can't get Tristan in the packs and stuff. You have to solely rely on the normal stuff, or on the Walk the Ropes spaces and stuff. So need to avoid 2 and a 5 here, which is easier said than done. That's 4. We got very lucky there. I think that's a mega pack. Oh yep, it's definitely a mega pack. Need to avoid a 1 and a 5. Now, do excuse the slight bit of some audio issues if I do have any. It's simply because of I've fallen a bit ill recently. Earlier got a bit ill, so my voice probably is not the best. But we did get a Walk the Rope space, Paul Heyman manager, CM Punk, and The Miz. So we need to avoid 2 and 6. That's a 5, which is a pack. So I need to avoid 1, 4 and 5. So 2, 3. So 2, 3 and 6, basically. So any of the even numbers, basically, in a nutshell. Oh, I really badly mistimed that. It don't matter. Is what it is. I'll live. Let's go to our Gauntlet free play, which is Ted DiBiase. We're just going to do it free. Now, I've had a lot of terrible luck with the Gauntlet. I can't lie. Really terrible luck with it. Let's do Hidden one. Okay, I got a Pika -5 to Toughness. Another -5 to Toughness. Go. Okay. Okay, we got option. Got Peak, which is lucky. Now. Oh god, this could kill us. Yeah, it's killed us. Okay, not surprised. Not surprised. Yeah, it's definitely no point in continuing, even if I wanted to. Got a terrible pack there. I could take it as Sheamus, to be fair. I seen 2 Sheamus, so let's just do some rocks. And let's talk about the Supercoin store, actually, because I've been thinking about it a bit, especially on my road to getting the Legion Rock, which has all been off camera. I've opened about 60 packs in like 2 days or something, give or take, for Legion Rock, and I kid you not, about 15 of them were Rhea Ripley Invasion. It is mad. Like, I remember I opened like 30 one time, and I sent it and everything, and it was about like 7 Rheas, which was 7 Rheas was mad. Out of the 30, by the way, 1 Legion, and to the point where I'm getting more Rumble cards than Legions, which is just should not happen realistically. It's like they've really toned down the rates of the Legions. And if you wonder where all my super coins went, I did more today, and it went in the bin because saying that though, I actually did get a new star from it, being Nikki Cross's flip card. I was really unlucky with WrestleMania Forever exchange packs, and such they never gave it me. So, yeah, I got that twice, which, it's nice. It's nice to, get 2 new stars, but I can't use the images at all, which is not great. I did get a couple catalog pros and stuff as well. Like some of the 2K cards, Match Man Snowman, LA Knights Snowman card from that. And even in the case grabs, missed time October. Even in like the mix in the case grabs and stuff, still wasn't really getting much because Infernos is one huge problem. It needs updating and big time, and simply because Infernos have been in there since the start of the season and such. We don't want them no more. Like they've not updated it for like 2 months since Unhinged came out. They haven't updated it. And Unhinged, I know Unhinged 2 will have so many special cards. Well, you'd hope so anyway. They'll exclude the foils, most likely. I'll be very shocked if they include them. But, it's not going. It's a case of, not bonus. It's a case of, updating the packs and stuff because it is mad, even if they are going to remove such legions here. But Infernos to Invasions and Ferals need to go. Big time. So, yeah, that'd be a great fun. Also, anyway, a different topic now. Fusions and stuff, they've been going alright. So, in the case of fusion and stuff, I did get a Bianca and also a Rom, which you saw. I got a Pro Yakin Wild, which I wasn't surprised about. So out of the ones with equipment now, so I'm missing AJ, which in my opinion is the best if you got his battle pass. If you didn't, then that's fine. It's definitely not the best, but it'll definitely be up there. If you got the WrestleMania t-shirt free, then Bianca, AJ, and that's it for it. Yeah, Asuka wasn't there. The LWO weren't there, so that definitely would be helpful. For sure, if you got Pure Power, Asuka again. Asuka would really help and help you big time with that, which is very, very good that you're trying to put into people who's got more special equipment. I know they did do the Luchador stuff, but the Luchador stuff is so scummy, in my opinion. They really should go away from that because this tier is mainly just signature cards for people that can. What people can actually work towards is the anniversary cards. And it's giving me the bug again. But in the sense of making the like luchador equipment and stuff incredibly inaccessible. I'm not surprised they didn't make the equipment inaccessible. They've done that since the start of the season. But making the cards inaccessible, they could have literally done some Rocks, completed that, which, has got an extra week on it, and then done like a 2-week collectible event for all of them. They could have done that, made it free to play for everyone, maybe doing like under TTT or stuff like that, and it's really upsetting because what they've done is they've, of course, for business point of view, it makes perfect sense. It's making them, it's probably making them a fair bit, but I know a lot of people have complained about it simply because it's pay to win. They're SEs, and there's barely anything coming out for free except the SIG cards. Technically, you can get them free. And also stuff like that. But it is very annoying that, we are sort of trying to beg Cat Daddy, like, we're not begging them, no one's begging them, but there is another issue that we'll be talking about with coming up, which you could probably guess what it's about. It's been a big conversation in the community, but yeah, I really hope for next tier Cat Daddy turn away from using the web store to hide special cards and stuff. Hopefully, that I don't mind the equipment being on the store. I'd rather it be free. Everyone would rather it be free. It'd be so much easier, and more accessible and everything. But again, that's a flaw with the equipment system in general and special equipments and stuff like that. So I know that it's never gonna change in the case of, they're gonna make a lot of equipment free to play. They won't. They most likely won't anyway. It'd be very surprising if they do. And you got the equipment packs. I'd rather they be in the Supercoin store as well, maybe for like 2,000 Supercoins or something. 3,000 Supercoins, maybe 2,500. Something a little bit more higher in terms of expense and stuff. For people to work towards, and same stuff that's in the concept of the 950 pack. But yeah, it's very annoying that they're locking special editions under pay-to-win methods and not giving them free. Of course, you can get the free gifts and stuff, you can get them free. But, I mean, me personally, I've not had a single one out of any of them from Dragon Lee. Of course, I'm still yet to open it. I'll open it now, actually. And then I'll complete some Rocks, and then we'll talk about the backstage stuff. And the day streak and stuff, which we already know. So, yeah, there we go. Shock. I've not had any of them, and that is not the case. I'll claim the Daily Street rewards and the backstage pack. I already know what that is, and I'm sure you guys do as well. You could probably have a very good guess. It's nothing paid to win or anything. It is completely free to do what I'm gonna claim and stuff. So I'm gonna have a look at that. I saw I've seen certain stuff with it, and I'm very happy with the decisions they chose. I will say that. But I'll talk about that a bit after. Let's just complete some Rocks. But yeah, I really hope next tier, because this tier for me has gone down the drain in terms of me liking it. Like, because I remember on like the release of the tier, I was playing it for days, like constantly, hours straight. Grinding campaign and doing SS Rocks and stuff like that. And I've just not had the motivation to do it. Come on, Eddie. No, thanks, game. That's game. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the Eddie. It's just a wrong one. Saying that though, I've got F3 Eddie, so don't need it. I need another Dom, ideally. No, but it's difficult in terms of creating content stuff when the content is been the same since start. I mean, of course you have the anniversary card. I do now finally have Rhea. It took way too long. I caught it earlier today. I caught Jump Ring Domination, and I'm very shocked that it took me that long to complete her. Because I up to Jey Uso now. I'm taking it super slow. I really do not like RD. Road to Glory is next event as well, so I'm really not looking forward to it in terms of just my sanity, because they're two very just boring long modes. Easy as anything, so boring. But I will definitely be getting the J Pro, 100%. It's just I'm going to be doing it very late in terms of everything. May upload a video of me trying to complete Jey Uso on camera. But yeah, I really do not like Ring Domination at all. It's just painfully bad. Well, no, it's not even bad. Well, it is bad, but it's just boring. That's the common thing with this game at the minute. It's not that anything's bad, it is boring. Which is extremely unfortunate, because, the game, the devs seemingly don't want to make any new modes. They're removing modes, because they recently got a say basically about Clash Champions, the event. I know I spoke about it in a previous video. I'm pretty sure it did anyway. And they basically said Clash Champions just been replaced. It's just like, why? Because now everyone that wants, now it's weird, everyone wants it back now. From everyone that was hating it. Like, those people who are saying they probably want it back are those saying they hated it. You know, so they've asked for it to go and now they want it back. It's, you know, makes no sense. But it's very unfortunate. But saying that, in the meantime, if they were to bring it back, they'd probably ruin it. Because Cat Daddy have a thing with ruining game modes. You know, ask Atomic Drop, and that was one of the worst downgrades ever. Atomic Drop was fun. Like, if you don't remember what Atomic Drop was, it was the Plinko machine. If you live from where I'm from anyway, Plinko, one where you basically had to drop a counter and it go to the bottom, and the bottom there'll be a reward and stuff. That was actually really fun. They did collectibles event with it as well, with the John Cena and Steiner stuff, and they were fun. But then they made it into an interactive pack, and then basically made it incredibly pay to win. I still to this day don't understand why. Well, the Rule of the Ring got a huge downgrade. Like, but saying that though, in its first state, it was broken. Like, pressed button and being so irresponsive. Also, Cat Daddy, if you're gonna make stuff about timing, please have your buttons be responsive. I know there's been some issues with the button and stuff. Okay, that's it for the Some Rock. So, anyway, let's talk about the day streak. So, got 500 super coins here. And our day streak reward at the end is this a thank you support card, Chant Gable support card. Basically, it is a guitar replacement. It is not a manager by any means. So don't be confused. It is not a manager. It is just a guitar replacement. This backstage pack isn't pay to win or anything. It is the Chant Gable. So my biggest advice to everyone when it comes to this stuff, if you complete daily streak, claim the pro. It's a free pro for you. Basically, you don't lose anything. It's 500 backstage tokens in store, and stuff. So yeah, this is what people talk about. You can change the image on it, which I'm big fan of. I'm gonna use the Elite Fusion. So let's level this thing up and see how good it is or how bad it is. So just give me a minute. Let's get rid of the cards I got for some rocks. Boom. Let's pro it. There we go. 18.71 it's starting now, which is really good. So we're gonna put the Elite Fusion on it because that card is a good looking card. It looks really well. So 21.83. Now, and I saw someone who F3'd it, got an F3, and it was about 23k, I'm pretty sure. So that was really good. Now, I've heard that you can also use the image, the manager image, on a card. Well, I have seen it. I've not heard it, I've seen it. So I'll just show that. It's Chant Gable. As you can see, there it was. And that's what it looks like, of course, with the annoying white like behind the card and stuff. But yeah, you can use your Chant Gable images on the thank you support, which is really good. Very happy to see that because I know there was issues with Tiffany Stratton's one Tiffy time, and they didn't do it unless they fixed it now. And nope, it was a WrestleMania 41 and not changed it. So, yep, that is very unfortunate that you can't. Anyway, let's go to the Rhea Ripley, actually. I'm just going to do a quick level up of it and stuff. And then we're going to just look at the images. Now, I know someone doesn't have this image, this egg. So, that's what it looks like. It's not the best looking, in my opinion. That's the image I'm most likely going to go for. The portrait pack for some Sam 23's LMS. Got that, which didn't work because the purple. What about the Pantheon? Yeah, Pantheon looks good. I saw someone use the Nightmare image on theirs. It's definitely not the best, in my opinion. The LMS isn't bad. But the Rumble 24 LMS, that actually looks really good. It's too orange. What about the WrestleMania 4? It doesn't look too bad. Do looks okay. Definitely not great. What about these Saturday nights? No, looks terrible because it's purple. What about the Ronin? It's not bad. But I think, what about the Cataclysm? Oh, it's such a letdown. But I'm going to go with the portrait pack. It's an image I know a fair few amount of people have, but not a lot of people have. So let me do 5 parts on Ring Domination. We'll call it a day. So, so I'm going to do a little bit of a slight guide on how to do Ring Domination, get more perfect games. Well, hopefully. But this deck is not the best for getting perfect games, that's for sure. Hopefully I can get 1 or 2, just quickens the process. Ooh, it's tough. I'm gonna put the Eddie in. Nice. Okay, we can't get the perfect game because of lack of up arrow. But, it's fine. I'm not really going for perfect game. If I get them, it's great. But sometimes I just can't get perfect games at times. Due to unlucky placement, unlucky deck of arrows and stuff. But yeah, I'm not even halfway into JU, so I really do not like Ring Domination. Hopefully I can get a shard. Nope. But yeah, I'd rather RD just be be a basic draft board rather than the RD draft board, because RD draft board can take a very long time to do stuff in. For sure, it was during this JUSO card where I got the Rhea Ripley. It was a very surprising pull, that's for sure. Got a rare to draft bit there. So Batista, Finn. I changed the image on the Finn. I'm a bit different. I'm not going for the demon images. I'm just gonna go for normal Finn, but in a jacket, pound speed. Definitely batters Cody. We'll just do that. Can't get a perfect game anyways. Just rushing through it. But yeah, I've hit that time in the year where it's illness season. I got to play 4-7 challenge, which is nice. Do that after. Nope. Now, there have been times in this I've gone to last shot, which is very annoying for me because I despise Ring Domination. And, it's always inevitable, but I'm probably going to go to last shot on this. Yep, most likely definitely going to last shot on that. So, let's go and see. Oh God. I wish you could be able to store this stuff. Cool, Penta, cool, don't care. Just keep it for now to save time. I wish you could skip these cutscenes. I don't mind them, but I wish I could skip them. Right. Let's beat book. Also, I do want to say, actually, appreciate the support on the campaign stuff. So it's actually quite fun with the campaign guides and stuff, because Stephanie Vaquer is one of the downouts one. It's definitely got the most. It is destroying everything in terms of views, which I'm actually quite glad about, because more people are watching it, more people are getting access to it, which is good. Like, because I know some of the people's campaign guides, when they show the campaign guide, I'm not gonna rat out any YouTubers or anything. They're definitely not the best guides. From watching it, because they barely do it. But again, to each their own. I mean, of course, time and everything is a big thing with this sort of stuff. It's timing and everything. So yeah, of course, because it's more methodical and stuff, whereas mine is from scratch. So, well, not from scratch because I've already done it before, but try to show alternate routes and stuff. Granted, most of the time in the guides, it's probably just the way I did it normally anyway. For the most part, anyways. Of course, a lot of them would have been very different because of the time and stuff. Okay, that's a win. Put him in. Ooh. Baron Charisma Warner, yep. I'll just take him out, Alright, there we go. Alright. Last shard simulator, most likely. Nope, okay, it's the name. Sami Zayn. Bray Wyatt's legacy card there, which is cool. And then, nope. Yeah, I was very delusional in thinking that I could get this, this Jey Uso done £36. I was delusional. Nowhere near. I've got £15 to get all that. That certainly isn't happening. Ooh. It's Buddy with a Spring Christmas manager. But yeah, the main highlights for today is that A, I got nothing again. B is the support, which you can use other images on and stuff, which is really good. I guess they sort of took into consideration the feedback in terms of the support and the fact that you couldn't use any of the images on it. Use any image on it for the Tiffany Stratton one, the Tiffy time support. And I think because I got a lot of backlash, so people complained about it and everything. And going into that basically means that, they probably forced their hand and said, we're going to make it so we can use images. And also got a perfect game there. 50 super coins. But yeah, it's really hard to sort of describe as a shard. Now, I'd have sound effects on. Normally, I'd be listening out for a ding. Whenever I get a new shot, I'll just have to guess if it's one of the small ones. There's another shard. Kofi. Also, I wonder what happened to the music of Supercard because it fell. So, there used to be a ring domination song, which was actually not a bad song, and they seemingly got rid of it. I haven't heard it since. Maybe I'm delusional and the fact that, because I know I'm putting music off and stuff, so hopefully, hopefully it's still there, because it's actually a really good song. In my opinion, anyway. GD, if it's Chris match, speed match, so he's gonna get destroyed. So I'm just gonna try and rush through it. Nice. Another one. Right, yeah, so I'll do the 24/7 challenge and call it a day. Trying to get shots. Nope. Stats, maybe? No. More of the stats? No. Now, if you see this, it means the audio's worked. If you don't see this, then it means the audio didn't work. Right. 24/7. We're about to hit a 30-minute video. Oh yeah, there's Zelina being a downer. I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember why I did that actually. Nice, good wins. Right, there we go. All done. Ready with the Fog Splash in an arena full of about 20 people. Maybe a bit more. I miss the old special cards in these. Used to be special cards in them. But yeah, let's just do some rocks one more time. And then we'll definitely call it there. I'll look at my boom pack as well to see if it's worth doing. I'll do it off camera just so it's not too long. Hey, 750 super coins. It's good. Alright, I'm just going to see my boom pack. I'm not going to do any games of boom. I'm just going to see my boom pack. Oh, yeah, that's from earlier. Ah, it's a dead one. Okay, I can skip it. Yeah, I can definitely skip it. How close am I to doing these? Okay, I'm close. That's good. Right, okay. Anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry for the lack of some cards. I don't decide it though. Got a fusion on the way, so I'll probably put that as a short when it's done tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please share it. Do please like, subscribe, comment anything that you think. Whether you agree with me, disagree with me, by any means, please do let me know. Of course, this Chad Gable support card, you can use the image. It's a guitar replacement, not an actual manager. So keep that in mind. And this has been a King Midas Supercard. Goodbye.